Hey guys, this is Cedeno, and I want to go over with you guys what it's going to look like to have a certain purchase price and how that's going to correlate to a monthly payment. So in a previous video, we talked about knowing what your budget is, and that's like literally the number one mistake people make is they don't know how much they want to pay monthly for a mortgage. Now, what I want to go over with you guys today is going over what those numbers look like. Hey, if I want a $2,500 payment, this is what the purchase price is going to look like with first-time homebuyer programs. So give you guys this information. It is for first-time homebuyer programs. The more down payment you put in, and again, this does change with interest rates. So this is not a forever thing. This is a fact, not even a fact. This is an estimate right now of what the market looks like. It's not always gonna be this way, and it's not always gonna stay. So this is September 2022, and this is what it looks like. Most people come to us, right? We're here in the SoCal area. We're located in Los Angeles. We help people from Los Angeles all the way to, the Inland Empire. So LA to basically Palm Springs, up the hill, Lancaster, Hemet, Victorville, Hesperia, like I said, Palm Desert, Banning, Beaumont, and everything basically in between. So we're located in LA County, but most of our agents are actually located in the Inland Empire. So we're getting a lot of people who are coming from LA County to the Inland Empire. That's the majority of our business there. So I want to give you guys the information that you need, starting with payments, right? And being realistic about payment. So now if you come to me and you say, hey, I'm a first-time home buyer program. I got a little bit of cash, money ready to be able to buy a home, but I want a $2,500 payment. What is that going to look like for me? It's real simple, right? We're talking about a $2,500 payment. It's not going to get you much in SoCal, especially with the first-time home buyer program. You're probably going to be around $330,000 to about $360,000. And the reason I'm giving you guys this range is because interest rates are going up, right? Some prices are going down. So you guys got to know that this is not a fact. This is just estimated numbers. $2,500, you're going to be around that $330,000 to $360,000 range. Could be a little bit less, could be a little bit more, but at least it gives you a realistic idea of what to look for, right? You're not wondering, hey, I want to pay $2,500, and you're looking at, prices at $600,000, but you only have let's say $20,000 to close. That's just not going to be enough. Now, how does that correlate to closing costs? Right? Again, estimated numbers. So what I typically do is do 3.5% for down payment and about another 2.5% for closing costs, right? So we're a total of 6%. So now if you're looking at, let's say a $350,000 home at 6%, now you're going to be at around, if my math is correct, 21,000, right? So it gives you an idea. Hey, if I'm at 21,000, I know what I can do. 350, 21,000. My payment's going to be around 2,500. All estimated numbers, but it's going to give you guys a good idea, which I think is great, right? So at least hey, 2,500. Now, if we talk about areas, what areas are you going to be in? You're going to be pretty far Inland Empire. You're going to be in Hemet, maybe parts of Banning, some parts of Phelan, right? Maybe Victorville, older homes, but it gives you an idea, and I can maybe break down what that looks like in a different video, but there's not much selection. There are going to be older homes. Don't think you're going to get a 2-story home, any of that. So $2,500, that's what it's going to get you here in the SoCal area. Now, let's say we're going to bump it up to $3,500. Right, so $3,500, you're looking at a purchase price of about $490,000 to about $520,000. I would be comfortable with saying $500,000, just so you guys know, low 500s, right? Maybe high 4s. Again, give or take, not a fact, but this is an estimate. And with this, about $3,500, 500,000, you're gonna have an estimated, again, 6%. We talked about down payment and closing costs together with 3.5%, 2.5%. I like to talk fast, but just because I want to get through this information. So with that, you're looking at a down payment and closing costs of around $30,000. $30,000, $3,500 payment for a $500,000 home. Can you find a condo or let's say a townhome at $500,000? Maybe. In LA County, maybe, right? But you got to consider there will be a HOA. So that's something that might not work for you. Realistically, is there stuff out there? Yes, maybe not in great shape in LA County. Now in the Inland Empire, you are going more towards Moreno Valley. You're going more towards San Bernardino, maybe some parts of Rialto, Highland, Redlands, Hemet. You'll find something really nice in Victorville, Hesperia area. You'll find something pretty decent in Paris, right? So those type of areas, that's where you can buy a home for $500,000. And so we went over what that cost looks like, what it looks like monthly. So hey, you know, at $3,500 with the first time home buyer program, this is what it's going to look like. Now, if you come and tell me, hey, I have 20%, or hey, I want to sell my home and be able to buy a next one and use that money, then it's totally going to look different. So to give you guys an idea, right? Now on the next one, so let's say you come to me and say, hey, I want a $4,500 payment. I need a $4,500 payment. I can't do no more than $4,500. This is what you're going to be looking at. And again, the numbers start to change a little bit because FHA does have a loan limit in Inland Empire, right? Or let's say San Bernardino and Riverside County. So you might have to go a 3 to 5% conventional. So the numbers are going to change a little bit, but again, this is to give you a good idea. If you're looking at a $600,000 home, you are at about a $4,200 payment. Sorry, let's go back to $4,500, right? I'm going increments of 1,000, $2,500, $3,500. So $4,500, you're around $625 to about $645, give or take, right? You might be able to push that $650 at $4,500, and it's going to give you at least a good idea of where you're going to land. Let's say $650, right? $620 to $650, that's where you're going to land, give or take. Now $650, you are going to be at cash to close. You're going to need about $38,000 or so. Yeah, if I did the math correct, 39,000 to 40. Let's call it 40,000. You need about 40,000 on money available to be able to get into a home, right? This is not like you want money, additional money. You're gonna have to save up a little bit more, but 40,000 is cash to close, and that again gives you a good idea. You're gonna be around $4,500. Now in that amount, Inland Empire, again, like I talked about, we might have to go conventional, so that can definitely change the amount. Maybe goes a little bit down because conventional typically has higher rates. Now, if you're looking in LA County, 600,000, it is tough. You might find something that's not in great condition, like in Pomona, those parts, or maybe a condo townhome where you would want to go conventional because most townhome condos do not get FHA. Not necessarily all of them, but sometimes you got to do a little bit more research and seeing if they have an X amount already FHA approved, so they want to be able to approve anymore. But that's a whole different video. We'll go over that later. So that gives you a good idea, right? We know what 2,500 gives us. We know what 3,500 gives us. We know what 4,500 gives us. Now, if we're going up to 5,500, this definitely changes a lot of stuff. Now, in the Inland Empire, there's loan limits. We got to remember those. That does change. But if you're looking at a $5,500 payment, you're going to be closer to about 770 to about, or maybe even 760 to about 790, give or take. You can maybe even get up to 800,000. So let's say 760 to about 800,000 or so. You're going to be around that. Now, if you're doing a first-time homebuyer program, you wouldn't be able to do it in Riverside or San Bernardino. Those limits, I believe you would be able to do it, but it's going to be a lot lower, like 725. That's the new limit as of like this month, right? That some companies can use. So going back to LA counties, now you can afford something in LA County. Now you're looking. There's a whole ton of places that you can buy for under 800,000 in LA County. Pico Rivera, South El Monte, Whittier, Azusa, maybe even parts of Covina, La Puente for sure. Downey really not really there. Maybe parts of Norwalk. It gets a little bit more expensive as you go out there. You can find something a little bit smaller in Long Beach for that price. Nowhere really going towards Los Angeles unless, you know, there's like Pasadena, places like that. You're not going to find anything unless you're going like condo townhome, and it's going to be kind of small in those areas. You got for sure Pomona. If you go a little bit less, then you can do the loan limit thing with Riverside and San Bernardino County. So this gives you a good idea. Again, this is for first-time home buyers, right? So now if you're looking to sell your home and take that equity and put it into another home, it's going to look totally different. So if that's what you're thinking of doing, don't listen to this video. This video is not for you. This video is for first-time home buyers, which we work a lot with and we love to serve. So yeah, guys, I hope that's some good information. We're going to be breaking this down. We're going to put some cool stuff on here so you can see it. You can say, hey, this we can do this right now. And if you can't, keep saving more money. Take care of your credit. We're going to have more videos on credit, savings, and all that later. So I hope this was a good one. I hope you guys are enjoying all the home tours and our long form videos. And you can find us on Instagram as well, where we do a lot of short form video. That's really great. So thanks guys. Love you guys. You guys are awesome. Let's get you into a home.